Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, you know, people commit crimes every day. We report on it. We talk about how crazy people are for doing some of the stuff they do, and some of the stuff they do that this doesn't make sense. This story right here I'm about to show you, but this person who's not named and arrested yet, pictured here, is a perfect example of that. This story takes place in Springfield Township, Ohio. Shout out Springfield Township. And it's about this dude that police are currently looking for because this guy threw a bomb. They're saying explosive device bomb to me. He threw a bomb through a family's window. Now, luckily, nobody was hurt. The house wasn't really damaged, even though this thing did explode. Don't know what it was. But something provoked this moron to do this to these people. Now, they spoke to neighbors and people on the lookout for this guy. Supposedly this guy did this before, but he did it with a rock first. That was the test before he came back with the real weapon. Take a look at this craziness and we'll come back. Acts like this, crimes, regardless of what they are perceived and the reason for them, need to be treated as an act of terrorism, in my opinion. What do you think? Take a look.
Caught on camera, a man throwing an explosive device at a home, according to police. Now detectives are on the hunt for the person responsible for the dangerous crime. Michelle Nix explains.
An explosive device is thrown into a home, and police say the same home may have been targeted by the same suspect over the past 2 weeks. This surveillance video captured the violent crime on camera. A man throwing an explosive device at a Springfield Township family's home. You hear and see a flash of light from it exploding. It happened at this home on Avis Road in Springfield Township. The front window was damaged. Thankfully, the family inside was not harmed. Neighbors like Joe are shocked, saying a child or someone could have been seriously injured or even killed.
It's got to be the same guy because they had a problem a few weeks ago.
Okay.
I don't know.
But it's scary to think it's so close.
Scary. It is scary. You don't know if there's kids in there. You don't know if there's,
And what's their intention?
What is their intention? It's just
Springfield Township Police confirmed this isn't the first time this same home has been targeted. A rock was thrown through the window of the same house just weeks earlier by a man police believe is the same suspect. A man inside the home told 19 News, "Thank you, but we have no comment." However, the big question remains, why would someone do this? If you have information on who may have thrown the explosive device at a home, please contact Springfield Township Police.
All right, guys, that's the footage of this moron throwing that explosive device into these people's homes. Now, the news people came in, interviewed the people, and the people said they have no comment. Honestly, I think they know who's doing it. They're just not saying nothing about it till this person is arrested or killed in the street, either one. But something like that is bold. You come in somebody's yard and do that to send you a message, and then it's cowardly as always. They do this and then run off. Got a big picture, a good picture of them. Hopefully arrests will be made soon. But I mean, like I said before, stuff like this is terroristic acts. And then you doing it on some cowardly stuff, in my opinion. You ain't throwing it when they looking. You wait until they in and you throw it and then run off. See, it's the thing, man. People doing stuff like this, throwing bombs on people and stuff like this is another country. It's unacceptable here where we at. This guy want to get caught. He's stupid as hell. A ring doorbell caught him. Now, most likely, in this case, with this guy throwing this bomb, like I said, they should make an arrest soon. But a lot of times in stories like this, people, when they caught on camera, they turn themselves in. Will this idiot do it? I don't know. But either way, man, that was some corny stuff he did. It could have wound up being way worse than it was. And you know, just look at that for what it's worth. That's some reckless abandon to no end. It could have been kids in that house. Anything. He just threw it blind. He threw a window. It's no different than when people do drive-bys and shoot houses up and don't know who's inside. Anybody could have succumbed to the injuries of that thing going off. Even if it wasn't, you know, directly intended for them. Somebody could have had a heart attack, so on and so forth. Something could have exploded. Shrapnel could have hit somebody as far as, like, you know, a lamp breaking, whatever. It takes a certain type of person to do a certain type of crime. And the person that does this crime like this it's like a crime of cowardice. That's just all I see it as. You know what I'm saying? First, they said a few weeks before this, he threw a rock through the window, so they putting 2 and 2 together. Got to, because ain't nobody walking down the street and just throwing something in one house on the whole neighborhood's window once and then coming back and doing it again, but doing it again with something that's more dangerous than the rock that was thrown the first time. People like this, they need to serve serious time. But really, honestly, somebody that, in this case, where this guy threw a bomb or explosive device through a window, man, people like this should be shown the flowers. Because you use reckless abandon and trying to, whatever your agenda was, and anybody could have been in there. What if it was a baby in the car seat and that thing fell on it? Just sitting on the ground. What if it was it could be in any scenario, for somebody to blindly do something like that to a house and not know who's in it. It's unacceptable in my book. That's just that's just the way I look at it. Certain things that they do out here where it's a crime that can affect a lot of people and not just an intended target, which nobody should be an intended target, need to be treated as a terroristic crime. And they need to judge it accordingly. I don't know what made this young man do this, but I mean, obviously it's something that, you know, he feels as though he can justify doing that and harming other people that ain't got nothing to do with the damn situation. But either way, man, people like that gotta go. That's just the way I see it. Leave me a comment, man. Tell me what y'all think. You think these people know this guy that did this? That's why they're not commenting? Or do you think it's just a random act, which I don't believe? You gotta know people to be doing stuff like that. But anyway, I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is totally messed up. Stuff like this, unacceptable. Yeah, and one more thing too. If you noticed in one of those videos when he threw, I think when he threw the bomb, the second time, because the first time he had a mask on, second time he didn't. If you notice, the first time he threw the rock, he had on shoes and he ran off. The second time he ran on these people's property, he threw the bomb type device. What did he have on his feet? Flip-flops. Ran the same way. I think he lived close by. He might be on the next block or whatever, but you ain't going and doing no crime in flip-flops. You threw a bomb through the window with flip-flops on. Come on, bro. No mask this time. They know who's doing this, and that's just my opinion. For you to run around there with slides on, you got to live close enough to where you can run a little bit. I don't know anybody to do that, but it is what it is. See you in the next video. Take care.